Hello everyone, my name is Midnight Shadow, the shadowy mocha angel here. Today's gonna be a serious video and probably an emotional one, but this video is gonna be coming out about toxic friends that I have been with probably through the majority of my life. These events start off through the ages of 9 to 12. So I've been dealing with these people for probably years now, but I've cut ties with them and now I have new friends who care about me. And yeah. So I won't be saying the names of these toxic people, so that way these toxic people that I've cut ties with don't try to contact me, attack me, or any of that. So let's go on with the video. So let's start off with the events that happened in 2016, where I, at that time, was in 4th grade and was a 9-year-old and was immature, but still, anyway. So at this time, I was minding my business, and then this toxic friend, the friend of toxic friend that I met later on, came up to me and told me things, told me nice things, and then asked me to be their friend and stuff like that. So I accepted, and then later on, I met this toxic friend that was the friend of the person that I just became friends with at that time. Then, later on, fast forward through time, while me, this toxic friend, and the toxic friend's friend were friends, or one of us, stopped being friends for a reason that I don't really remember or not gonna stay, what the heck. Sorry for stuttering. And, okay. I'm also trying to remember everything that, all happened, so forgive me if I stutter or sound like I'm getting off track, but I'm also trying to lighten the mood, but it's a serious video, so I have to be serious. And, then that's when I met him. The person that put me through hell and got me sent to a kids' health hospital. Now, this person, one night, probably on Easter or so, or during, or I don't know, it was probably close to the end of the school year. I'm not sure, I can't remember. This person one night called me and told me sexual stuff and told me to do these sexual stuff in front of him on camera in the call. And I was an innocent 9-year-old at this time and didn't understand what these things were because I was innocent. And, well, you know how kids are when they're young. They're innocent and they don't understand these adult stuff, because they're not supposed to know about these adult stuff until they're older, like in high school or college, because I think that's when they start to teach you about all of these stuff as you get older. But anyway, then the next day or so, I made a video stating all of these things that happened to me, because what this person did was wrong and they shouldn't have done it because they were a teenager and I was still a child, because I was 9 and this person was in their teen years, like I've stated. And apparently this person didn't like that I tattled on him, or clearly was telling him that what he did was wrong, but apparently he wanted to throw a fit about that, and went to his friends and decided to cyberbully me and call me a lying B word when I was clearly telling the truth when he was in the wrong. But fast forward through time, him and his friends were badly cyberbullying me, and I was making videos telling them to stop and leave me alone, and that their friend was in the wrong, and that they're also in the wrong for believing him. And then fast forward to the end of the school year. Staff members at my school found out somehow, and CPS was called, the police were called, all of the authorities were called, including my family. Then, that same day, I was taken away because I had to go to a kids' hospital because of the situation. Then, fast forward to 10 days after my stay at the hospital, because I was there for like 10 days, I was finally released from the hospital, and then the same day, I decided to restart my YouTube channel because it was deleted because of the situation, and, well, started anew. I made a video saying that I was back, and at that time I was really happy because I finally felt happy, I felt like a new person, all of that. And I made new friends along the way, and I found some of my old friends that were there with me at that time. Then fast forward through time, I met with this toxic friend that was like, who clearly witnessed like the whole situation, and this person that decided to cyberbully me for some reason would go missing for like who knows how long, and then will come back saying that he supposedly changed and supposedly went to boot camp, and then just wanted to be my friend again. And me, being the stupid, naive child I was, for some stupid reason I decided to accept when I knew what he did, even though me knowing what he did, and I shouldn't have accepted him, but I was a stupid child back then. And may I say, that was, and still is, a huge regret of mine, because I shouldn't have like accepted him, and shouldn't have let him back into my life, because reasons. And then, of course, this person that did all this bad stuff to me when I was 9 decided to mess up my life even more with the people that I socialized with, especially my own older sister. And then that's when this toxic friend became toxic. They started to believe all of these lies that this person told them, aka the person that messed up my life when I was, 9. And then fast forward through time, actually, no. When I was 10 years old, one morning when I was like, actually, just freaking fast forward through time, I was probably like still 10 years old at this time, or probably 11, but I'm just gonna say 10 years old because I don't exactly remember the age I was. I was in 5th grade at this time, and I was going through a hard time because my mother, or supposed mother, was in the hospital because she had a seizure, and I was having a hard time with my 5th grade teacher because he was bullying me and wouldn't, stop calling me names and all of that. He freaking bullied me throughout the whole school year. And I was, dealing with, a lot of stress because I had to deal with family issues, my supposed mother being in the hospital, all of this. And I was also dealing with my toxic friend being a little douchebag at the time. And, so one morning, I wake up to this toxic friend, like, being toxic. And, sorry, I have to go silent because people keep walking past my bedroom door and I don't like it. Okay. But this toxic friend, one morning, decided to text me saying things along the lines of, go F-U-C-K your dog, and then they decided to say, Erica, give your dog to someone who needs him more. And now let me tell you, at this time I still had my dog Max. I still have him to this day, but I have more dogs now. 2 dogs actually. Well, I have 3 dogs in total. Sorry for rambling. But anyway. But at this time, let me tell you, my dog Max, I got him the day he was about to get put down. I adopted him the day he was about to be put down. And this toxic friend decided to say, give your dog to someone who needs him more or deserves him more. Now, let me tell you, you shouldn't say stuff like that, especially saying things like, go F-U-C-K your dog, because, first of all, that's wrong. 2, that's just wrong on many levels, not to mention zoophilia. And I want to know what's running through that person's mind to, like, tell a freaking child to do that. And then fast forward to when I was 11 years old. Well, actually, no. I'm not done there. I wasn't done. Then, back when I was still 10, this person decides to go a step further because at that time they were dating the person who messed up my life when I was 10, and both 9 and 10. Then they decided to tell their little friend that apparently they decided to switch the whole story around to make it look like freaking the person that messed up my life when I was 9. Look, I want to say his name. I so badly want to say his name. They freaking changed it, the whole severe cyberbullying situation to make it look like I caused it when I was clearly the victim there. Then they decided to tell their little friend that I supposedly wanted to do sexual stuff to supposedly her and her supposed boyfriend when I didn't. Like I stated, I still had no idea what all that stuff was because, again, I was an innocent child. And I shouldn't be around those sexual adult stuff because I'm still a minor and I shouldn't be knowing about all of that. But apparently the people that I was with wanted to try to corrupt to corrupt me with all of that adult stuff that I'm not supposed to know about. Then, fast forward to when I was 11, the toxicity of this toxic friend got worse. Then that's when I met my other 2 current friends, aka LDE. Some of you might remember her. Yes, me and LDE are friends again. Good thing. And then that's when I also met my other friend, Kiara. Some of you might also remember her too. I'm trying to remember. Then at the time when for some reason me and this toxic friend were friends again, when we weren't supposed to because of all the bullcrap that she put me through. Anyway, me this toxic friend and LDE were in a call one night. We were just like talking, and this toxic friend decided to scare me with, well, creepy fictional characters, despite me, because they knew I was gullible and, well, still a naive child because I was still immature. Now, this happened in like 2018, I believe. I'm trying so hard to remember. But it's like some of the memories are like fuzzy, but it's like I still like remember like bits and pieces of them, but I'm trying to stay on track. And then this toxic person was still being toxic, and then fast forward through time, that's when I introduced my best friend and slash little sister, Kiara, to this toxic friend. And things, I guess, were fine when they first met, but then things like went very downhill, like probably quick, because a situation happened between me and another friend who I'm not gonna say or mention. Then that one call happened. Discord call, I should say. Not saying the situation because I just don't want to. Mainly because my friend Kiara was involved in it, and I don't want anyone thinking badly of her, because all of us were like mad at this person, and in like solid evidence wasn't really shown, and it was clearly obvious that it happened because they didn't like this person very much and wanting to ruin the friendship. But like I said, I don't want to mention that situation, and I don't want to get my close friend Kiara into trouble, because I don't want her to get in trouble. And moving on. Then, as for the age of 12, I think more toxic stuff happened between me and this person, but I don't remember what, but if I do remember, this person kept screaming at me and being rude and kept calling me mean names, and I remember this toxic person also calling me a cunt when they do realize that they're still talking to a minor, and they're clearly calling a minor these things. And at this time, this person was 15, and I, well, at the time was like still young and probably around the age of 11 and 12 and all of that. And they kept screaming immature and toxic stuff at me. Now, if you guys want, now you guys might be thinking, what were these things? Like, can you give us, like, specific detail? Do you remember what they said? Sadly, I don't remember what they said, but I do remember something that happened back when I was, like, at the time when I was hanging out with my two IRL friends, Regina and Abby, because I was having a sleepover with them at that time at my IRL friend Abby's apartment. And I remember, like, the day I got there at my friend Abby's apartment to have a sleepover with her and Regina, I was checking my phone to see if I had, like, any notifications or texts from people while I was, like, in the car going to Abby's apartment to have the sleepover. This toxic friend was texting me and was, like, yelling at me and said some and tried to emotionally manipulate me, saying things like, "I'm gonna kill myself," and at the time I was with my friends, spending time with them. But apparently this person decides to say, "Wow, I tell you that I'm gonna kill myself, and you don't respond? Wow, what a bitch." Sorry for swearing, but I'm saying what this person was saying to me. Then, fast forward through time, now, and fast forward through this current year, aka now where I'm 13. I finally cut ties with this person, or this person decided to cut ties with me, but the friendship ended. But this person decided to leave me a text on Discord, like saying all these things, and apparently they decided to say something along the lines of, sorry for these interruptions. This toxic friend decided to accuse me of supposedly causing drama and supposedly causing her stress when I clearly did nothing wrong to her. And oh boy. But don't worry. I'm fine now, and right now I just want to have like a normal life and just surround myself with people that I know will care about me and who will, well, be real and be clearly honest with me. And to the people who are currently friends with me and are my true friends, I want to say thank you for being here, and I love you so much. Well, and I really do appreciate you, and I appreciate you for being a part of my life. Well, this is all I have to say. Have a good day or night, my little shadowy mochas. Bye.